the fact that Black women shouldn't have to feel obligated to smile to Black men. We're holding a lot of trauma. We're holding a lot of problems.
He's like saying, yeah, okay, cool, you got trauma. It's your responsibility to sort that out. It's the same as if you lost both your fucking legs. It's still your responsibility to get around. Get yourself a wheelchair. Get yourself some artificial legs. Get some fucking crutches. Walk on your fucking hands. Do something. But don't just sit there and say, oh, I've got no legs. I ain't got a life now and it's everyone else's fault. It's a load of bollocks. There's loads of paraplegics that have a fantastic life. And if they can fucking do it, surely you can do it with your bit of trauma. Hello, it's Doug from Behind Closed Doors, and today I'm going to be looking at another Kevin Samuels video. If you haven't seen my other Kevin Samuels video, go check it out in the link. So this video is called We Are Educated and Make Money, Why Do Need Men? I don't know if that's spelt right, ironically, given the fact that it's supposed to be educated. Let's get into the video.
In this moment, yes, I cannot say what's wrong or right. No.
Good.
So,
What's your disagreement?
I'm sure she's got a lot of disagreements, Kev.
my disagreement is just basically about the fact that Black women shouldn't have to feel obligated to smile to Black men. We're holding a lot of trauma. We're holding a lot of problems.
There's so much in that statement that she just made that is so wrong. I could spend half an hour picking all that apart, but I'm not going to. That is the most ridiculous thing. I'm crying with tears. It's so funny. It's unbelievable. Look at her face. Look at her face. Oh, fuck. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, there's a cat. You all right, kitty? Right. Hang on, I need a breather. Hang on, I need a breather. Right. Okay. I'm ready to listen to the rest of what this girl's got to say.
Mental health issues.
Hold on.
Mental health issues.
Hold on. How old are you?
24.
I'm gonna say this one more time. I need you to pay attention. I need all Black women to pay attention.
And I'm paying attention, Kev, and I'm a white guy.
The world does not owe you understanding or me understanding. If you have all this trauma, go seek professional help. Because
Kevin says that a lot in these videos. If you can't afford to seek professional help, one of the methods I recommend is The Work by Byron Katie. I've done one of Byron Katie's videos here explaining about vulnerability and why men struggle to be vulnerable. And you can kind of see why when people have this attitude. So I'd recommend the work of Byron Katie if you can't afford formal therapy. She's written several books. There's loads of YouTube videos. It can be on any topic. If you have a problem with any type of person, just go in, do the work, literally. And if you do it correctly, it will change your perceptions on a lot of things. And you'll stop blaming other people and start looking at yourself and looking at what you can do differently.
Because the rest of us do not have to suffer you.
Okay, it's easy to tell Black women and Black people in the Black community to get help.
Responsibility.
I need another breather. They're always a bit like this on here, aren't they? But she's particularly got a zest to her that is very cutting. All right, I'm ready. I'm fucking ready.
And Black people
Do you not
in the Black community to get help.
Whose responsibility is it to get the help they need?
But it's not available readily to our
That
community.
is
Well, if it's not available, I'll just give you a link. There you go. I've been helpful and been of service, hopefully.
Bullshit.
Yeah, and I do agree with Kevin as well. You tell her, Kev.
What's that, Roy? How many people can afford?
Oh, look at her face. Look, and the fact that, because this hasn't been filmed very well, has it? Because her face keeps getting still. And you can just, she's got so much venom inside of her.
Roy, how many people
Whose
can
responsibility is it to get the mental health they need? Who?
It is ultimately the responsibility of us to get the mental health that we need. But I'm letting you know that we are very underserved.
It's personal responsibility though. Stop identifying as a group of people. You are not a group of people. You are one individual. Start identifying as yourself. That's like me saying us men find it difficult to get a girlfriend. I wouldn't say that. I'd say I find it difficult to get a girlfriend because it's my life, it's my responsibility. I don't identify as a group of people. I am not an organisation. I am an individual. And I think there's a lot of distinguishing between a group and an individual within a group. Men may struggle to get a girlfriend, but I'm not going to struggle to get a girlfriend even though I am a man. Because I'm an individual and I have control over what I think, believe, say and do. I can't be responsible for the group, so I don't identify as the group. That's the group's problem. If you take care of yourself, if everyone in the group takes care of themselves, the world will be a better place. Be the change that you want to see. It's very cliche, but just do it. Just if you want more respectful people in the world, be respectful. If you want more polite people in the world, be polite. If you want more honest conversations, be more honest. It's all on your shoulders. Be the change that you would like to see in this world. And if you're going to abdicate all responsibility from your life and play the victim, do it. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't affect my life. But you're going to suffer. And like he says earlier, we don't have to tolerate that.
Because the rest of us do not have to suffer you.
You can't make this stuff up. So you say we're underserved. You got to tell me that the therapists that already exist are overloaded. We don't go get help, ma'am. You just had a therapist on here before. I talked to psychiatrists, and first of all, understand who you're talking to. I have hundreds of. Anyway. What do black people tend to deal with? How do black women tend to deal with their mental health issues? With a licensed clinician or with Jesus?
That is what's pushed to us since.
No.
Again, I think you got to take it off the conversation of the group. I think it's more to do with her. Who do you go to for help? If you can't afford help, what is your form of therapy? What is your way of dealing and interacting with the world? I think this is why I like the Jordan Peterson stuff. I think you've really got to look at the individual. You can't look at people as a group of people. And groups behave much differently to how individuals do.
From the age of you're little.
No, ma'am.
That's
I asked who. Let's see. I asked who they see. We're not gonna play. I'm not gonna play the lily pad game. Did they go to a clinician or did they go to the church?
The church most often.
All right, and these are educated. Most of these women are educated, and they've heard about therapy. They make the choice not to go. No different than I'm gonna switch it up.
Well, because if you go to therapy and you resolve your problems, then you're no longer a victim. So it's a change of identity because you get what you want by being a victim, and it can be everyone else's fault. So because you're not accepting any responsibility or accountability for your life. So it's much harder to be responsible and be proactive and to take the world upon your shoulders. That's why people don't like to fucking do it. It's much easier to sit around moaning, bitching and complaining.
No different than women understand and hear that being 200 pounds and 5 foot tall is unhealthy. But yet,
yeah, because again, like I've said several times in this channel, reality doesn't matter.
80% of our women are overweight and 80% of that is obese. They know the truth. They choose to do something else.
The narrative pushed to us most often is that a guy wants a woman with a big ass. He wants, a thick lady.
Guy? What guy? What, me? The guy behind me? Like we're the same person? Like there's no difference between us? What are you talking about? Look at her fucking face.
A thick lady.
Accountability is kryptonite to modern women. Ma'am, you say the traumas? If I accept them, then you got to do something about them. Because what about the traumas that
Yeah, because he's not denying the trauma. He's like saying, yeah, okay, cool, you got trauma. It's your responsibility to sort that out. It's the same as if you lost both your fucking legs. It's still your responsibility to get around. Get yourself a wheelchair. Get yourself some artificial legs. Get some fucking crutches. Walk on your fucking hands. Do something. But don't just sit there and say, oh, I've got no legs, I ain't got a life now and it's everyone else's fault. It's a load of bollocks. There's loads of paraplegics that have a fantastic life. And if they can fucking do it, surely you can do it with your bit of trauma.
Black man has to deal with. But we still have to get out here and be functioning people in society, contributing. You don't get to walk
if-
around and say, you don't get to walk.
Here's another excuse coming. She's just loading up the next excuse.
Get to walk around and say, have a special victim status.
I'm not saying we should have a special victim status, but our
Well, it kind of sounds like you are.
circumstance is different. We are women.
I'm not saying we got to have special circumstances, but our circumstances are special.
are women.
Is your
We are less
you're
liable.
24 years old. Is your circumstance harder or easier than your grandmother and your great grandmother?
Nice one, Kev. That's perfect.
Exponentially easier. We have
Right.
access to
Great.
information we didn't have.
Exponentially easier, but you're handling it worse. Your grandmother, your great
That was a fantastic question, Kevin.
grandmother, your great grandmother actually could work with a black man with more trauma.
Because they understood that the black woman and the black man are on the same side. Now that we are all free and independent and we could do whatever we want to, why would we seek to, be one with the black man?
Thank you. Clip it, slice it, put it on World Star. She said it, not me. Now that you're independent, you
We
don't need
don't
to be
have
with.
stress.
There you go.
We don't
Oh, fucking hell. I've got tears coming from her. I can't believe this stuff that she's saying.
There you go.
Especially the
And
black
there
man.
and there
We
you go. And there
Oh, fucking tenacious she is.
you go. And there you go. There you go, black man. There it is. She's finally got one to say it.
build businesses with us.
Your
Help us
grandmothers,
not
your
go-
grandmothers, and your grandmothers and your great grandmothers had more trauma and more stress and did it better.
And was polite about it and civil and sort of like cooperative and gave companionship and fucking of value.
They have exponentially less and they're handling it worse. But it's because they're free and can do what the hell they want to. They'll need to be with you.
The levels of disrespect, and that seems to be the reoccurring thing on this show, because I base a quality relationship on three things: honesty, trust, and respect. I say it all the time on this channel. And the thing that these girls on here are always lacking is respect. They're very honest. Oh, they're very honest, but they're not respectful, and that's why you can't trust them.
So you don't need to feel any guilt for taking care of you.
So out of honesty, trust, and respect, they're honest, but you can't trust them because they're not respectful. So because they're not respectful and you can't trust them, it doesn't even matter if they're honest. That's why you need all three.
Guilt for taking care of you. For putting yourself first and making your passion, your purpose, your priority. You don't need to feel guilty because this 24-year-old woman just said it. They don't feel any guilt.
Yeah, the other thing is this keeps coming down to race all the time, and I really don't believe it's a race issue. I've said this in other videos. I think it's more of a feminist issue. I think it's a kind of fuck you men issue, because white guys, Chinese guys, anywhere in the Western world that has been dominated by feminism has fucked it all up. So it's not a race thing, it's more of a cultural thing. And the cultural thing permeates all the races. So
About it. Thank you. So don't ask black men to care about your traumas when you can't even smile at us.
I'll smile at you. Yeah, it's a bit of an effort to smile at people, isn't it, sometimes? But given the fact that she doesn't want to smile at anyone, I can't stop laughing at her. Hello, my name is Doug, and I've created a video tutorial called What to Message a Girl for Online Dating Success. The reason why I've created this product is to help those men out there who are dating online but are not getting the replies or getting the dates that they desire. My product will teach you what to message a girl, what not to message a girl, when to message a girl, how to respond when you're not sure what to write, what to do if she doesn't reply, how to get her phone number, and how to communicate to get online dating success. If you're getting matches and no success, this product is for you. It's what you need to do today to start getting success with your matches. I'll also be talking about other issues such as how to spot red flags, identify time wasters, to stay out the friend zone, how to deal with ghosting, simmering and icing. Not only will I be giving you exactly what you need, copy and paste, I'll also be explaining to you the reason why I'm writing what I'm writing so you can understand the psychology and know what behaviours to look out for and which ones to avoid. This product is packed with value. I've tried to cram as much as I can into a short amount of time as possible while being the most informative. If you're a man and you're confused and frustrated with what to text with online dating, this product is the solution for you to get more dates in less time. Click the link in the description box below to buy the product and change your dating life forever.